see you, there's weird similarities there for me, but I'll explain. Remind me to talk about that in a bit. Hello.
Evening all.
Oh, we've all frozen.
I genuinely thought Rye had for a minute then.
Yeah. So I'm going to upset Kieran. Oh no, because Rye is here, a special co-host worthy to be named Mini Aaron.
Could you imagine anyone alive wanted to be a mini fucking Aaron? Effing.
Our 6 viewers are going to be upset about that. Hey,
We'll leave it out in post-production, it's fine.
We'll edit it out later. Yeah. This isn't live.
Yeah.
None of this is live. This is all right. I shall see you on Friday.
Oh.
Ooh. Hey, Tony. Hello, buddy. Hope you are good. Benny Bois. That's Benny Boy. But I can't.
I like how you added the sort of the twang to the
I
end.
forgot to reply to them.
What? You didn't reply?
Yeah, that's fine.
I made a bit of an error. Well, I didn't make an error. I don't care. But I got very frustrated. Basically, there's a guy on Instagram in America who was doing quite a large. It's a Battle Beast Laser Beast claim sale. It's called Killer Carp. He's like a known entity.
Yeah.
And I think he had a couple of bits that Andy wanted. So I was like, oh man, perhaps I'll grab some up. I just grab them up and stash them for like birthdays. Do you know what I mean? Just like it's a good chance to get some harder to find stuff. Some of it was like mega expensive, like $750 and stuff like that. But whatever, we'll see what's what. And it was at 1 a.m. our time. Obviously, I'm going to be asleep at 1 a.m. because I'm old. But when I woke up, I'm like, oh, we'll see what's left. Nothing, obviously.
Of course.
Nothing is left.
He does have some wicked stuff. I've been following him ever since Andy mentioned it.
Yeah, he's got some amazing stuff. Where's the handsome one? Take your pick, Kieran.
You've got 3 to choose from.
Do you remember chat roulette? That's what this is, but all winners. Hello, Kieran.
Weird follow-up.
Yeah, like it. Hi, Pete. Good to see you on Sunday. I hope you've got some goodies.
I noticed Pete and Aaron's video.
Pete was in Aaron's video.
The car boot. Pretty sure it was Pete. Aaron's latest one came out yesterday.
Definitely watched that. Yep.
I think so. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know when. I haven't watched it yet. Sunday, unless Pete went from one to another. Pete was actually the one that me and Andy were at, as opposed to the one that Aaron was at. Aaron went to a different one. So.
Oh, okay. Maybe I misidentified.
It could well be from a different one, mate. I you know how I feel about videos of people walking around fields.
Yeah.
Peter's worked a lot as an extra, so he could just blend in. You never know.
Exactly that.
You never know.
Professional booter. Hey, Colin. I hope all is well. Robot Chubby.
Well.
Nice shirt to Rye. He's harnessing. Well, no, I'll say he's harnessing the spirit of Andy, but he's not. Ben has to harness the spirit of Andy, so get drunk quickly.
I've got that
really
well,
technology.
Yeah.
I've nailed that.
Yeah. So Andy isn't with us tonight. There's the keener eyes, if you have noticed. He has business to attend to, so Ben has very kindly stepped in. You're very lucky, actually. I say you're lucky. That's incredibly patronising. It's fortunate that we're even doing this, because about 20 minutes ago it was either I do this on my own or we don't do it at all tonight. And the last thing I think anyone wants in their life is just me on my own going, right, the thing about this is the thing for an hour and a half.
The thing about Goonies is...
Yeah, the thing is, there is something I've been meaning to say for the last 3 years about Goonies. Hey Grant, good to see you on Sunday. Thank you for the bits. They are my show and tell bits are literally some bits I bought off Grant. There we go. Thank you very much. He featured Aaron's video. I don't know how he did that. Maybe it's from a different week. Maybe Pete
everywhere.
I think Aaron did some on the Saturday and the Sunday.
Of course he did. That would make sense. The Saturday, yes, they were together. The Saturday, yes. That makes perfect sense. If only I'd have thought of that. Oh, sorry, Brendan. Working but listening to chat. Oh, thanks very much.
Brendan, what are you doing?
What do you do?
What do you do? I'm interested.
I'm just going to sit here and wait till he answers in silence. What do you do?
That's something we've never asked the chat. Find out what everybody does. Does everybody know
what we do? People know what we do.
The problem is, Ben, is if we ask them what they do, they might ask what we do, and no one would understand what I do because it's so boring. The computer would crash itself if I started talking.
I've known you for nearly 2 years, can you believe? And I have no idea. We talk daily. I have no idea what you do.
Yeah. I'm not going to try and explain it.
We should do that. Smash your jobs in the comments section, guy. Is that what people do? I don't know.
Smash that job button.
It's almost like we're doing Toy Time Network.
Hit the job button, guys. Let's get some dough. What?
Hit the job button. Let's get. Yeah. What do you do for a living? If you want to tell us.
I'm genuinely interested. I am genuinely quite interested in that.
Yeah.
But you two both have jobs that I consider to be interesting, but you'll both say, yeah, but on the face of it, maybe they sound interesting. Like when I say that I work in telecoms, people go, ooh, and you go, yeah.
I think any job at the face of it could sound interesting, but when you do that job, you understand that it's just a job.
It's a job, yeah. It's always a job. Yeah.
Mind you, Paul Director does have his merits. So
yeah.
Yeah. We will see how it goes. It'll be all right. We've got some stuff. We've got some stuff, and we do want to talk about Prey.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to talk about it.
Well, we're split.
We're split down the middle, which isn't even
well,
possible.
You know what? I don't think we are. Once I've finished the film.
You shut your mouth, Ben.
Shut your filthy mouth. No, I think
you dug your grave on message.
Yeah. Basically, let's put it this way: the fact Andy isn't here is not coincidental by the fact that we're talking about Prey. So we will talk about that.
Actually, one second. We could just quickly get it out of the way because Andy sent me his review on Prey, and
he did, yeah.
It says not Willow. So
yeah, I mean he's not wrong.
That was it.
It is an accurate description of Prey. It is not Willow.
It.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, but we try not to put spoilers in because not everyone's seen it.
No.
But I do recommend if you've seen the film Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, then you can't really spoil this film. But
yeah. I thought it was on Hulu. It wasn't until I logged into Disney Plus last night and saw it on there. I was like, oh, that's very cool.
Hulu for the Yanks.
Yeah, all the adverts say exclusively on Hulu, which is inaccurate. Brendan works for M&S, so currently reducing out-of-date food. Fair play to you, sir. Fair. I love an M&S, right? I absolutely love an M&S hoisin duck wrap. Just find out.
They do decent.
I would like to keep a conversation going across the whole episode with Brendan, and I'd like Brendan to say if he gets any free food. That's the next question.
Any free food, yeah. Obviously, a secret agent. Don't know what for. Don't know what government I'm trying to topple.
It's so secret, Dan doesn't know.
It's so secret. I started 18 years ago, and one day they'll tell me what I'm doing. David, how you doing, buddy? This is the new Shield for Toy Division.
No.
If it is, I'd like to think that I'm the Seth Rollins character.
But Seth Rollins is in Shield.
Seth Rollins was in the Shield, yes. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns.
Oh, you're going wrestling. Ryan and I have gone Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I've gone Marvel.
100% David's talking about wrestling.
Yeah, see, Ryan, we went the wrong way.
I mean, David is like, what, 97, so yeah.
You went the wrong way. Si's a delivery driver for Argos. Excellent.
Again, Si, do you get any stuff off the back of the truck?
Yeah. Incriminate yourself in written form, a public forum. How much stuff do you steal from Argos? Tell us. Evening Triple G Comics. Benny Boyd's a graphic designer.
We've got something in common then. Well, multiple things in common.
You're both called Ben. Hey. And Gavin is a product manager for a TV company.
Product manager. Interesting. What TV company?
What TV company?
This is a weird stream.
It's a bit weird. We're talking about toys in a minute. David Retro Collector. Evening, my friend. Unless the Predator's wearing a Hawaiian shirt or a red bathing suit and he's not interested. Or was in the film Willow.
Yeah.
Or Princess Bride, weirdly. He really likes Princess
Bride.
Bride.
If Andy had to watch anything for more than 8 minutes, he's not interested.
He doesn't. This is the thing, right? I'm not going to spend an hour and a half ripping Andy. I would if I was on my own.
I'm up for it.
Right. The man doesn't like the film Aliens.
He's short.
He is short. He's short, but he's a king. He's the short.
He is the short king. Yeah.
To not like aliens to me is to basically say, okay, that's fine. No one has to like anything. That's 100% horses for courses. But it's like, then you don't like action films or sci-fi, I guess. Oh no, I like action films. So what do you not like about aliens? I like sci-fi. What do you not like about it? I don't understand. I can't compute that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there a correlation between Andy's height and the films he likes?
Oh.
Willow.
So we say
Hello.
Andy must be a big fan of The Borrowers, right?
He'd like The Borrowers. He'd like.
I'll tell you what he loves: an Ewok.
He does love an Ewok. He like. I don't know if I think he likes
Travels.
Time Bandits.
Great film.
I tell you what, if he was choosing a Disney film, Fievel Goes West. Little Mice.
Or the Rescuers.
He should like he should like Aliens then, because Newt is very, very small. Brendan had a duck wrap earlier. Yeah, he did. And yes, he does get free food if charity don't pick it up. Well, I love to hear that. I love to hear that going off food actually goes somewhere of use.
Yeah.
Because
Brendan, to keep the chat going, Dan's gonna hate this. What is your favourite ready meal from M&S? Let's keep it going.
Oh,
Can I answer that for my one? Spaghetti carbonara.
good choice.
I don't go M&S.
No, I don't. I'm assuming they do a decent spaghetti bolognese.
You'll be can't I get my words out? Sorry, guys. You won't be shocked to realise that I sometimes buy my dinner from the petrol station, which happens to be an M&S. So there we go.
Wow.
Pete follows celebs and collect toys. Is that your actual job?
What a job.
I mean, I'm in. Or you win.
Yeah.
He wins.
If he wins,
Okay.
he wins.
I know what Colin does because we chat.
Yeah,
He
I do,
runs
because we had a long
his
chat about it.
own property business, and very, very successfully as well. Viper, evening, my friend. Looking forward to the stream. Thank you very much. So we don't really know how it's going, but we are going to talk about toys and we are going to talk about Prey. And I want to make a really tenuous connection between working out and the Marvel universe. We'll get there. So Ryan is the new.
No way.
I don't know how I feel about that.
No,
Ben
I
is the
don't.
new
I'm
No, no
I'm
one's-
a scratch on the Short King.
No,
No one's the new anyone.
I can't take over from the Redneck Warrior either. Like,
The Redneck Warrior, yeah.
he's a force unto himself. You can't fill those shoes.
It's just the extended Toy Division family. We've actually got some new guests coming up in the next few weeks, which hopefully will be quite good.
Oh yeah.
I am talking about new guests. I loved the Dungeons and Dragons episode.
I
was meant to be working while watching, and I couldn't work. I just watched the whole thing.
obviously I love Gary and Bushy. They're both absolute heroes, and I enjoy that.
I think Dan, getting on like people like the D&D the week before was
Me.
No, we did the week after. We did some wrestling stuff with Gary.
Yes.
and
I really like that. I maybe the chat can say if they like that or not. But I really like a specific episode.
Would anyone be my best friend is a tattoo artist?
No, I'm not.
But also, hey, one of my many best friends is a tattoo artist, and he also collects toys to a degree. Maybe one day I'll get him on if anyone has any tattoo related questions, because it's just interesting, isn't it? It's just interesting.
Yeah.
So Gavin works for Freeview. There we go.
Okay. Nice.
Well, you definitely get some preview then.
Spoiler: Warwick Davis is the top half of Predator, well, like Master Blaster.
Benny boy, who's the bottom half then?
And just before he kills anyone, he goes, "Is it tenable?"
Yes. That's a deep cut.
Yeah, worked on that show. Just
Red Tie Curry is a good choice. All right. Van Damme was the original Predator. You know, there's a funny story about that.
I saw that recently.
There's he was, and there's footage of him like running around. There's a funny. No one can quite corroborate it, but there is a story amongst the cast and crew that Van Damme was concerned. Basically, he was in like an all red suit, like running around, and they're obviously gonna cut in the superimpose the monster later on. It was for CGI purposes, early CGI, and he was concerned because he didn't think like a big all red was scary. He didn't, but he did a lot of drugs, to be fair.
Yeah.
Figurines. I want an indoor football centre, boxing gym, and a kids soft play centre. Whoa! I've just been shortlisted for a full-time role dusting my toy room. Afraid not, my friend. No one dusts my toy room.
Limbs, wait. Where is that? Say London.
Yeah, say it's in London. We'll come down and do some.
100%.
Right, you're thinking more about soft play.
It's
This
good.
is Kempton all over again.
I'm for the boxing. I'd love it. Used to enjoy that. Hello, buddy. Hope you're well. Clicks in that. Gavin, lasagna is best M&S ready meal.
It is. I mean, I don't know that.
The mac and cheese isn't bad. It's the same.
Found the mac.
Here we go. 4 cheese ravioli. Yes, boy. Or the carbonara, the more expensive.
Here I love is this is called Toy Division.
It's Toy Division. This is M&S Division. We're getting there. Let's catch up. Director of Play has an upcoming project doing a TV adaptation of Waterworld. That's not going to be.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I'm only in if Dennis Hopper's back on board. Thank you very much. Yeah, those guys are the best. The D&D guys are just such nice guys. Lasagna for Leslie. Wow, it is good. It is a good one. I like a bit of carbonara. I love a bit of carbonara. Played D&D for the first time in 30 years today. It was awesome. That's how I hit again. Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Get on it.
Awesome.
Get on it. Kieran, haven't enjoyed wrestling since Pat Roach and Big Daddy, but thoroughly enjoyed the wrestling. Thank you very much. It was, it was, didn't quite go down the line. We talked about lots of toys, so there we go. South Yorkshire. Now that is a little bit far for a tear up. That's a bit far for a gentleman's scrap.
Away from Leeds.
I just heard Hannah go, it's never too far for a scrap. Just go anywhere. What a World is an awesome movie. You are steady on. Steady on.
So last night, Dan, genuinely, we were having a chat about like bad films you love.
We were.
And Waterworld was on my list.
Wait, Hannah was saying, like, she's like, I'll tell him Demolition Man. I'm like, I know Demolition Man isn't a good film, but it isn't classed as a bad film.
That's a good film.
Demolition Man is great.
But whatever.
No.
But regardless, it's not classed as a bad film. When I say a bad film, like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you just said Waterworld is like a guilty pleasure, I'd have gone, yeah, it's a bad film.
Yeah, if someone's like, do you know what I love? Battlefield Earth.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
That's bad.
Skyline.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh man, that's bad. That's got giant monsters in it, but in the worst way.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's really, it's like, it's a proper made for sci-fi kind of, yeah. But not, it's not as bad as, Mega Piranha Croctopus. It's not that. It's not a
Sharknado 17.
It's not that. It's a real film. I think Skyline got an actual genuine cinema release. I mean, it's absolutely
not a straight to video.
Not straight to a VHS. It goes to Dennis Hopper's Glass IMAX cameo. Yeah, Dennis Hopper basically, like, I love Blue Velvet, and that's kind of about it because he kind of stinks everything up he's in. In particular, I mean, it was a terrible, terrible film to start with, and I haven't got time to get into it. But Land of the Dead is rubbish. But in particular, he is awful in it. It's a really, really poor film.
Dan, can you see how many people are watching?
Yes.
How many people are watching?
It's 33 people watching right now.
That's
How many
enough.
like the stream, Dan?
What we're going to do is...
Smash that.
I'm going to do... The thing is, I've been away on work to Manchester, but on the way back, my boss was like, let's get some beers in.
Let's get some beers in. Rye's been drinking.
So I'm going to do a little creased giveaway.
Giveaway.
And the way it is creased. Don't make it look nice. The way we're going to do it is, I don't care if you steal them. I don't care if you make them up. But keep popping in little jokes into the chat. Dan will read them, and we will choose our favourite. Done.
We saying the best joke wins.
Best joke wins.
It's got to be PG though. There's kids watching.
Yeah.
Or not. No.
And bear in mind that I read them out, and I have terrible comic timing. So we'll see what happens.
Little giveaway.
Little giveaway. Mondo Blitzers, love it.
Little
giveaway. Oh, sorry. Got to catch them. We got to get on with some toys.
We do.
Also, it's one joke each.
One joke each. So we go. Make it a banger. Make it a fizzy banger.
At any point between now and the end.
Jump. You know what my favourite part of Commando is? Everything to do with Bennett. They don't have great bad guys like that anymore.
Do you know what I like about Bennett? He's like the antithesis of Arnie, in which he's a bit chubbed.
Well, the antithesis of Arnie, I would suggest, is actually someone like Danny Glover. You've gone from your lead in Predator being muscle-bound, cigar smoking, like army man, to being essentially I'm too old for this cop on the job, out of shape. Anyway, I really want to know how they decided Bennett's wardrobe. Genuinely, did they like build it up and they're like, yeah, that looks good, but moustache only? All right, now that's cool. He's missing something.
I think you've got a book in you, Dan, which is
chainmail vest.
How did you decide the wardrobe?
Yeah. How did he come? Chainmail vest.
Yeah,
that's perfect. The chainmail vest. And I can't remember his name. I'm sure someone will tell me. But yeah, it's the same guy that plays Wes from Mad Max 2. You know that like the best villain. And that's the only two things I know him from is Commando and Mad Max 2 Road Warrior.
Not bad.
Yeah. Also, Commando has Arnold Schwarzenegger feeding a deer, which I think is excellent. So there we go. Yeah. How you doing, Christian? Music is on. We are talking toys. We are talking films. We are going to be talking toys. Skyline is a terrible movie. How the Duck is a terrible movie. Yeah, get your jokes in. Think about them carefully. Got one joke each, and we'll pick the best one.
Also, Dan, what you could do is you could read them to myself and Ben before putting them up on screen, so we're not like.
Yeah. No, I'll read them to you. I'll try.
Ben and I give them a rating out of 5. You then put them together.
Okay.
And then the winner is the winner.
I need to hide the comments then. Because otherwise I can see him coming out with the answers.
Oh, mate, never look at those. It's just in case someone's mean.
Dennis Hopper and Speed, 1 minute review. Berserk. Berserk. That's my Dennis Hopper and Speed impression.
Is anyone else just fucking sweating?
Yes, yeah. It's very warm.
Sweating, man.
I just had a cup of tea to try and raise my body temperature so I don't feel as hot.
That doesn't work.
Pete put a joke in, but that's one of the worst jokes I've ever heard, Pete. I mean, that might go down as one of the worst jokes I've ever heard.
I've not seen it.
Though.
Man walks into a bar, hurts himself.
Out of 5, I would like to go first. I'm giving that a 1.
That's a 1 out of 5, Pete.
Ben?
I was going 1.5.
Okay, so 2.5 out of 10. Write it down, Dan.
Ben, keep a note.
Let me find some paper.
I've got a pen. I'll do it. I'll run the stream. I'll sort the comments out. I'll make notes.
Very quickly, whilst we're talking about paper and pens, Derby Collector, I believe, is having a Friday night claim sale.
Derby Collector on Instagram, Friday night claim sale. Get on it.
Always he is a legend.
Always good stuff. That's not a joke, Kieran. That's not a joke. Where we at? In a space. He wasn't in a space. Good shout.
My wife's coming.
I've got a joke.
She's going to come say hello?
I've got a joke.
I wish.
Why is it so difficult to sell a toy zebra? You can't find the barcode. I didn't go down well. It didn't go down well at all.
I mean, I'm going to go first, right? I'm going to give you a 2.5. Because the half a point is for extra creativity. I like the premise.
Kept it on topic.
Yeah.
I'm going 1.5.
So that's a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, you're winning.
I feel we're being super harsh with these.
We are being quite harsh. We'll come back to Brendan's talking about DC. Let's talk about some toys. Who has picked some stuff up this week? Talk to me.
I've got a couple of bits.
Well, show us what you've got.
Yeah, I'll go. So, as you guys saw, we were, if you did see us on Instagram, did a car boot of the weekend, selling, not buying. But Muggsy picked me up this too.
I like that.
Yeah. He's even got that fuzzy hair. Proper Warner Brothers, 1996.
That's a guy all flat top, isn't it?
Almost, yeah. But he's missing his jersey, but he's got his shorts on. He's not completely naked. So that was cool.
I like it. I like it.
Big BMO plush. BMO.
That's cool.
Getting into the plush world there.
Well, BMO's not for me to keep, but the alien will sit up on the shelf behind where my head is. Oh, I can't do this. The cameras are all the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Over here, just there.
Yeah.
Going through some stuff that I forgot I had. This awesome Bebop and Rocksteady comic.
Oh, that's cool.
I love that.
Purely for the artwork, because it's my two favourite bad guys of all time.
Yep.
And this I was showing to Dan earlier, right? I don't know whether you've seen them before.
No.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's a guy on Instagram called Doodles and Drips. Just a funky little spray can dude.
I love that.
That's really cool, man. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Right, have you got anything this week, or have I still got it?
Yeah, I can go.
Hey.
So the first thing I should get out of the way is that Dan, Andy, and I were going to go for some beef last night. But we didn't, because we got away. However, I cannot encourage everyone enough. I know I brought it up before, but this is Dan's.
Oh, yeah.
It's a company called Unbox Industries, and the line is called Who Goes There? And you get a crate of 12 figures that, unless you go online before they're released, you have no idea what's inside. So I'm not going to open it for Dan, even though I've opened my own set. It's just absolutely brilliant.
They're all so good. If you've seen Ryan on these before, he's shown some of the figures from that set, and they're all excellent.
Oh man, they're so good. They're so good. God, I look sweaty because I am.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I got from a different site called Sofubiki in the UK is something by a guy called Sunguts.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
It's
that
not
looks like Spycore and Godzilla
That's really cool.
got together and had a
it's actually based on like Japanese mythology, and it's called something like it's not monster fish, but it's like a demon that ate your fish from the like the villages.
Okay.
Which I absolutely love that. And then something that I've had for a little while, but I want to bring it up because I just like shouting this guy out, is this mug I got commissioned.
that looks like Tat, mate.
I think I know who it is.
Yeah,
What is it?
So basically, before Nema Studios brought out the feet things,
Fiendish feet.
Castle Clay Skull wanted to bring them out as well, and this was years and years ago. And then obviously that Nema happened, so they couldn't. He couldn't, but he was just like, I'm just gonna make my own versions of what I thought like fiendish feet would be if they were like mugs or like egg cups. So I absolutely love that.
He makes some really wicked stuff. With,
so I drink my coffee in the morning.
You don't use that for anything.
No, coffee in the morning.
No,
I do.
I refuse to accept that.
I genuinely do. It's all glazed. It's like properly good.
How'd you clean it? How'd you clean it?
Hand wash.
It's glazed. It's like a normal mug.
Yeah, on the inside, but the outside, would you put it in a dishwasher?
Well, I'm not drinking it like this. Just goes in my mouth, Dan. How do you drink coffee?
I don't. But how'd you clean the cup?
Papa Taurine injects his caffeine.
Dan, are you one of those posh people with a dishwasher?
Yeah.
There you go.
Moving on. What else you got?
Then I got myself, Dan, and Andy a little evil hand.
Oh, they're wicked.
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? I can't really lie them down. It's not going to balance. But basically, you can like balance them on your hand. They're just good colors. Not bad balancing. And so I got some of those. Very quickly, get down to your Smiths if you haven't. I know everyone's been posting about it on different groups, but they're still doing it. Get down to Smiths for a £5 Revelations fig.
Yeah.
£5 for a revelation. My son absolutely loves this. Like £5 for like a not bad Skeletor Revelations.
Yeah. Agreed. You know, you people would be selling them at toy fairs in like a year's time for 20-30 quid.
Yeah. Have they got the
I definitely
skeleton
didn't
where he
hate.
goes like Super Saiyan?
Yeah, no way did I buy lots of them.
Right.
And then
Sorry, Ben, ask him again.
Right. Did they have the version? Have you watched the cartoon?
yeah,
Have they got the version
Not
of
all of
Skeletor where he goes nuts and absolutely huge?
no, I've not seen that. Is that the part 2?
Yeah.
I've not seen that yet.
Well, I think it's the end of part 1 actually.
They probably won't have those ones in Smith's for a £5, I'd imagine.
No, it's where he takes all of the Sorceress's power.
No, I've not seen that.
Well,
You done?
No, I'm not done.
What you got? Hey!
And last time I was maybe on, or the time before, we played a little "What's your best fig with a mustache?"
Yeah.
And then Benny Boy reminded me, or he messaged on my Instagram when I was on the way home. He was like, "Now you've got 2 with a mustache."
Look at him. That is a great one.
So good.
wicked figure.
That is a good one.
Get me off full. I'm sweating.
All right. I'll be very brief. So, went to the car boot on Sunday with Andy and great pal and friend of Toy Division, Himesh, who was on last week talking about wrestling. Absolute legend. Really enjoyed our time together. Didn't really pick up much, don't matter. I just go for the hangs. But it was actually Grant that hooked me up with the 2 bits I came away with, which was a very cheap and cheerful Bishop from Aliens figure.
Good.
To go in a box with my other Aliens figures in my loft, because, you know, that's how I roll. And a Toxie shield, because I'm building a loose Toxic Crusader the expensive way, the stupidly annoyingly expensive way, which is piece by
That's how I
piece.
build all of my figures down that way around.
Why buy it in Awana when you can pay £15 an accessory? That's what I say. I am going to show the stuff. So Rai has a box of new Unbox Industry stuff for me, and I have a bag. We went 50-50s in on a collection of Safubi. So I'm sure Rai will show his stuff when he's on.
You can show my stuff.
No, I won't show your stuff. That's for you to show. I'll show what I've got, because otherwise it'll be all blown night. So, irritatingly, after I purchased them, I also now am the owner of a bunch of hands, which are cool.
And if you've got one going spare, I'll purchase one off you.
There's
They are
no going spare, mate. I want 100 of these things.
Oh, fair enough.
We'll sort something out. For sure. So yeah, got some hands, which I like very much from Unboxing Industries. Little shark boy, little Safubi shark boy. It's pretty cool.
I hate him.
Nothing else to say about that.
Hit him.
So me and Rai basically did a not a lottery, like a claim. He picked one. I picked one. And I don't know about you, Rai. I'm very happy with how it went down.
Yeah, oh, you're big time.
Like we both got, because some of the stuff that I wanted, Rai already had, so it worked out really well.
Yeah.
But what was it? Sorry,
So good.
Oh,
it's a little cat. It's a little cat. Godzilla cat. It's just a little Godzilla cat. Yeah. Followed by a fish with legs.
Fantastic.
What's that about? It's just a fish with legs.
They're all from, I'm not just saying it, Van Gachapon.
Couple of weird ghosts.
Oh, that's a lesson one.
Oh, I love that. Yeah,
Pretty cool.
Yeah, the one you're right, Dan. I think is my favourite out of the two.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a couple of cool
I like the
ghosts.
shaky one.
A little shaky one.
And you've got a cat.
This little fruity boy. Look at him. Look at him.
I think he was the best from the lot, Dan.
No way. The best of the lot's coming up. Whoop.
Right, you've been
Oh,
talking.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Giant woodlouse that folds into a ball.
That's kind of cool.
Mate, you know those are spicy. Like,
Is it? They're pretty cool.
yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, just a giant woodlouse. And then this, I guess, was my kind of the reason that I bought it. For me, is again, Rai already has this, so we knew this beforehand. is in the Infernal, which is a non-unboxed Industries.
It's incredible. I love it.
That's just a cool figure in it.
Yeah, that's wicked.
So yeah. So some
Did you show the eye on the back?
Yeah, the eye on the back of the head's great in it.
So good.
That is cool.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, super cool. So
Great fig.
I have a bag of that. Different stuff, same stuff, different stuff for Rye. So he's gonna get that next time I see him, which should be cool. Let's catch up with the chat because there's been a few things going on. What's going on? Talk about that, about Batgirl getting cancelled. I mean, I think it's pretty hilarious personally, but it's not.
Didn't
it's
this
not very,
spend something like 90 mil?
something like that. It's not very cool for the people that worked on it and are in it.
Yeah, what else did they cancel then?
Yeah.
There's a few other shows they've cancelled, I think. I'm not going to say your joke, Nims, because it's rude, and I'm not a rude person. Hey,
Can you say with bleeps?
No, Hot Western Canada.
Is that
Toy
bad?
time. Hello, man. I hope your hand is healing up well.
Yeah.
Viper digs the Bebop Rocksteady comic as well. He should.
Thank you.
Hello, mate. Hope you are well. If you, I think you've announced it, but either way, I'm going to announce it. Next Sunday, Aaron will be doing a live chat with Andy and Ed.
Oh, nice.
So catch it. Okay, got a joke. We got a joke, guys. I mean, they just get worse. This is terrible. We got a joke.
Wait,
Oh.
don't say that.
Okay, ready? I mean, I have to add things into it. It's not even written properly. Knock, knock.
No, you don't have
Who's
anything.
there?
Thermos.
Thermos who?
Thermos be a better live stream on right now. Oh,
Maybe they should go and watch that then.
oh, Ben's taking it to heart.
Now, what I would say is, whilst factual, it's also hurtful.
Hurtful. It's hurtful. It is hurtful.
It is.
Out of 5, guys.
I'm going 1 again.
I'm going 1.5. It was creative, but daggers.
It hurt. It cut too deep. It cut too deep, Christian.
It did.
I rushed home from Manchester for this.
Okay, I got another joke.
Got it.
What do you call a monkey with a bomb?
What do you call a monkey with a bomb? Don't know.
Dangerous.
A baboon.
I like
Okay.
it.
Okay. Didn't like it.
Tell you
after
what.
that.
It made me do a little giggle. It's
Yeah.
a 2.5.
I was going to go 3.
Oh,
Wow!
5.5. Excellent. Excellent work. Lots of love for
What a
Aaron. Some love for the.
Don't show me any love for that quitter.
No love for Roy. None at all. Guys, what's red and bad for your teeth?
Red and bad for your teeth. Don't know.
A brick.
I was thinking something violent. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3. 3 again for me.
I'm going to be honest. It's
Yeah.
a 3. It's a
Oh.
3.
So we had a big conversation on our WhatsApp the other day that me and Ben disagree on something about a joke I found on a pack of nuts that really upset me. So I don't know if
Please, Dan, please, no.
No, we can't get into it. But Dan, what you have to remember though is I'm one of these people that I love a dad joke and a terrible joke.
But what you need to understand, Ben,
No.
is it's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Yeah, but that's subjective. That's all I'm going to say.
No, it's not subjective because a
It
joke.
is.
No,
No,
it
it
can't-
is Dan, it is a joke.
No.
It's just a bad joke.
No,
You
it's
just
not.
don't like it.
No, I don't accept that. I simply can't accept that.
I simply can't talk about it again.
It's the middle of a sentence that would like it's like and. Like,
It was badly written. I will
Yeah.
give you that.
it was written like it wasn't a joke. Terrible.
Okay.
Terrible. Oh look, really cool, Ryan. There you go, mate.
That sounded sarcastic.
Really cool.
For what?
Really
For what?
cool. Hey, Brad. You are late to the party, but you're not. I'm just catching up on. You got to tell us a joke, Brad. One joke, a PG joke, and if it's a good joke, you will win.
I reckon.
A kiss.
A kiss from Ryan. On card, Savage Mondo Blitzers. Look at that. It's got to be a good joke, though.
It's a bit.
Benny Boy, nice. Got me a Moron Airship and the Nerdlux last week.
Oh,
I don't
that's
understand
cool.
that sentence. Does it make sense to you guys?
Yeah, it's space Moron Airship Space Jam. They're
Okay.
from Moron Mountain.
Fair enough. Guys, I've got a joke.
Go on then.
How do you make a tissue dance?
I don't know, Dan.
Put a little boogie in it.
I got time for that. Yeah,
Yeah, you got time for that?
that may be snigger more than the other ones. I'm going 3.5.
2.5.
1.5.
See, I'm also a big fan of a joke that you could either find on the back of a penguin or a lolly stick.
He's goading me, right? He's about to say nuts. He's goading
No,
me.
honey,
I think, unfortunately for the chat, a lot of it's delivery, and this.
I told you I'm not very good at delivering jokes.
It upset you. It really upset me.
You knew this. Yeah, how you doing, Himesh? It's my man.
Hey, man.
Hope you are all
Not
good.
the grandest.
Bit of love for the mug, mate.
It is wicked. Castle Clayskull is good Instagram. Everyone go follow it.
Genuinely good. Castle Clayskull is so fun to follow.
Never thought I'd see a tutorial on how to clean a mug. Well,
Steve, we do all here.
Don't you worry.
see, Pete, if you'd have come with that joke first time, they might have had a chance. But it's one joke. It's one joke per entry.
Pete, come in with a second.
Not even going to
What
read
was
it.
it? What's the
Not
new
even
one?
going to read it.
I want to know though, Dan.
What fruit can you not buy singly? A pear.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I tell you what, in terms of dad jokes, Ben is ticking that.
Yeah.
I don't think that beats the last joke we had though. The boogie and the tissue.
Yeah. I think Dan thinks you scoop coffee out of a bathtub to muck it up. But no, I use it once and throw it away. I only use everything once. That's how I live my life. Love sun gut stuff.
Yes, Gavin, me too, man. Yeah, I've got some other stuff upstairs, but honestly, as well as Castle Clayskull, everyone on Instagram just go follow Sunguts if you like Sofubi.
Okay.
Also, he's got like really good stuff. It's gone. Really good stuff for quite cheap prices, as Dan and I know the Sofubi market can be pretty spicy.
Yeah, Rise dragged me into like the absolute.
Like, do it anyway.
I'm living in June now because I'm surrounded by the spice.
I think that was less than 30 quid.
I'm going to show you a really expensive figure in a minute because we're going to talk about custom figures in a second.
Yeah.
Let's get through some. Hey, how you doing, Andy? Dishwasher, fondue set. I've got all the home appliances. I've got one less fondue set now, mate. You know that.
Oh,
right.
that's Andy. I hate that Andy has like 16 different names.
Yeah, that's Andy. Also known as Scab the Viking.
Before.
If I was you, Andy, I would just be called the Viking on everything because that's how we know you.
Yeah.
Scally God, yes. That is what he is called, I think. I have been known in my youth to eat a pot noodle, clean it out, and then use it as a beverage.
Oh, damn.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
I don't care. Don't judge me. Love that TMNT, of course. It's excellent. Sunguts is a really cool figure, right? Venatron's toy chest. How are you? Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm getting there. I've got a card in Toxie, so I don't really need a loose one, but I do like them. Loose. I've just spent a stupid amount of money on a loose figure I didn't even want, but that's for next week. The hands are cool. It's all thanks to Rye getting us involved in these stupid things.
They look like bigger versions of the claw,
Yeah, a little bit.
and I'm all for that.
They're also like they come to about like 8 quid each.
That's all right.
Yeah, they're not that expensive.
Like a whole hand.
I support for the win. Yeah, some love for the Woodlouse.
Do you know, growing up, did you guys call Woodlouse Granny Greys?
Is that
No.
right? No.
Yeah, we did.
I used to
in
eat
Wales.
them.
Oh, Ben. Why?
I was about 2 years old, and my cousin told me it was a good idea, so I just eat them. Like that scene in the Jungle Book where he's just sort of eating the termites.
Yeah.
Okay. This Japanese art style stuff is becoming super popular right now. It is. I think Rai started something in the community. It's definitely started something in my community.
It's not my fault. It's been popular for him.
It's not his fault. Never his fault. It's the deep state. Amazing pickups from everyone. Woodlouse. Yeah.
It reminds me of there's a Beast Wars figure that looks like a giant woodlouse, but it's like toxic and green.
Getting annihilated by Kieran. That's fine.
Kieran's just stab.
And I absolutely savage.
But then afterwards he'll post on YouTube. Great stream from X one.
Yeah.
It's like an abusive relationship.
He's treating us mean to keep us keen. That's what it is.
That's it. And I'm always keen.
I want his approval, but
I'm always keen. Mattel and Walmart have upped the Moto Origins from 15 to 23 in Canada. So that's the end of that. Yeah.
What is? I mean, I'm terrible with what the conversion rate is with Canadian dollars.
I'll tell you right now.
Is it 2-1?
no, it can't be that straight.
I think it is around that.
Is it?
Hold on. I'll tell you an up to date. It's 64 pence to the Canadian dollar.
So it's not far off.
Nowhere near 2-1. What are you talking about?
Not far off. It's miles
Not
off.
far off.
14 pence.
You were 64% wrong.
What are you on about?
No.
Yeah. Sunday. No, it wasn't 64% wrong. He was 36% wrong. This Sunday. Check out Aaron's live stream. They're heading over to Belgium.
This Sunday. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's because next week they're going over to Belgium. I was gonna go. I was never gonna go because I don't have a passport because I'm a moron.
Is that on this channel?
No, I don't think that's. I don't know actually. Is that on Toy Division or is that on Empire Toys? I think it's on Empire Toys.
I was going to try and sneak on. Joking.
I've got a joke. It's a hot topic.
Okay.
Terrible news. Boris Johnson has had all his books stolen. He was so upset because 3 of them had not been coloured in. See, Ben enjoyed that.
I did enjoy it.
I hate Boris Johnson, so I can't laugh at anything to do with him because I hate him.
Well, Dan, it's basically calling him a moron. So
it's not gone far enough, though. That's the problem. This is a PG show.
Yeah, true. I'll give it a 3.5.
3.5.
2.
God, you are stingy with the points.
He's being stinged. He's being stinged. That's okay.
Have you seen me laugh out loud?
It's your opinion. You can do whatever you want.
Comedy's subjective, you know.
Yes.
Oh god, this is the most dad joke I've literally ever heard. Are you ready?
Lay it on me.
What's the best time for a dentist appointment?
2:30.
No, I don't like this one.
Yeah. So, sorry, Brad. I've got to take your first one. When are you doing
0.
Oh, 0.
I'll give you a 0.5 for effort and writing your own name.
Brad.
Oh, Brad.
Brad.
Yeah.
Stronghold.
Yeah, I'm not telling you who's
You just did.
Dan, you know we were talking about customs, and I said prior to the chat I didn't think I had any. I've just remembered 2 really good ones.
Excellent. We'll do that in 2 seconds. We're talking about woodlouse. You eat them.
Yes, Leslie, I did as a child. Well, my cousin fed me them.
It's weird.
Actually, no, I fed her them. She fed me those little poisonous red berries.
Oh, okay.
I had to go to the hospital and have my stomach pumped.
Someone once shoved a handful of dead daddy long legs in my mouth, and so I did everything I could to try and bite their finger off. At primary school, that was. Yeah, true story.
The tattoos are starting to make sense.
Yeah, we're actually all complicit in enabling Dan spiraling. That's bought for it's not you guys. We've all bought things we don't want.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? A little late to live stream. I've been binge watching Sandman. Ben's into Sandman.
Neil,
Ben
tell me
loves
if you enjoyed it. It goes through stages, right, of being very sort of, is this a kids program, to some quite dark moments, and then back up again. It's a roller coaster.
It's all over the
Yeah.
place.
I did about 6 minutes and was like, it's a kid's show.
Well, look, Andy, I know you don't like watching. Oh, sorry, it's you, right, isn't it? Not Andy.
For sure.
Savage. Would lice creep Les out? I think she's talking about actually Ben and Rye. They creep me out as well.
I think it's just the general scream, mate.
Yeah.
What's our upbringing? I'm from Staines, mate. I was trying to do the Virginia water sign.
A normal one?
A terrible one. I've got a joke. It's quite. What's the word I'm looking for?
Cutting.
No.
Racist.
Close to the line.
No, none of those things. It's quite specific.
Okay, niche.
What does Mr. Dan Plastic sing at church?
Nothing, because he'd melt upon entering.
Well, that's the correct answer. Earthworm hymns.
It's on topic. It's using you, and it's creative. I'll give it a solid 2.5.
Cool. Right.
2.
Okay. Right.
Also, remember, like, I'm not looking. I
No. It's all in the delivery.
Yeah, no, I've muted the.
I don't know who's doing it.
Chat on the side. It's upsetting me because it's just a big red 79 in there that 79 comments I haven't seen.
That's all good. Dan buys figures that both he and nobody else wants. Savage, absolutely savage you are to me. I buy the best figures. I buy Earthworm Jim, they rocket up in price. I buy Mad Balls, rocket up in price. I buy Mars Attacks, up they go. Hasbro's. You're welcome.
Dan, like, we were chatting about this today or yesterday or something, and it's quite like depressing because obviously we sell toys as well as collect them. But a lot of stuff you end up selling is usually stuff you've fallen out of love with.
Yeah.
Like if you fall out of love with stuff that nobody wants, but you've paid 60 quid for, there's no resale. Want it? Like we were chatting earlier, I was like, if I've got like a Japanese figure that's like 50 quid and no one will pay £3 for, it's so depressing.
You know, I've got those Cause figures.
Yeah.
So we picked up in Nerd Base?
These ones.
Yes. Amazing.
Amazing, right? Oh, they're well good. They're like, I bet I end up selling them for a tenner each. I bet you.
Yeah, I'll buy them for a tenner each, mate.
But it's
display.
all. So on that note, I want to talk about the film Prey. We have got more toys, by the way. I want to do a custom thing later on, and we are still talking about Get Us a Joke, a nice PG joke that makes us all laugh, and you can win. Ryan's doing a giveaway, which is going to be Savage Mono Blitzers.
Lots of flies and a free fly if I get him.
We have a current winner, as in who is winning, but one joke each, make it a good one.
Don't say who's winning.
I'm not going to say who's winning. I'm not saying
it could all change with one line.
One joke.
A simple zinger.
If any of you say the joke that was on the back of that peanut packet, I'm going to. If anyone says that joke.
Oh, sorry, Dan. So now you're saying it is a joke?
No, joke. Anyway, right. Prey. We've all seen Prey now. Let's not spoil it for the.
No spoilers.
You know what? We're moving on. We're moving on to something. I'm changing the music.
Ooh.
There we go.
Wait, is this the soundtrack to Prey?
Smooth that was, wasn't it? So, can I go first with my thoughts on Prey?
Please.
Sure.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought the cinematography was absolutely excellent. A lot of it reminded me of Apocalypto, which I'm quite down with. CGI, all right. The CGI wasn't perfect, but it was decent. It was good enough. It was fine. The fact that the Predator goes invisible and has projectile weapons to hunt people with sticks and stones is like, yeah. But that's within the context of the lore of Predator. That's not like this film's rubbish because the Predator could invisible. I love the fact it was a different type of Predator. Theo said he looked like a beluga whale, which I made me laugh out loud, if I'm totally honest. I was like, yes. But, I like the armor. I like the lead up. The fact that it was obviously set before the later ones, meaning that the weapons were slightly more primitive or whatever you want to call it. The little Easter egg linking it to Predator 2 was quite nice. Whatever. Thought the acting was great. I liked the self-containedness of it. There wasn't too much that was cheesy in the wrong way for me. Overall, like. I don't know what there is to complain about it. If you want to see a Predator film, Predator is a one-of-a-kind action. It's a slasher film. It's a slasher film, basically, after the action sequence.
Sci-fi slasher, isn't it?
Predator 2 would have been amazing apart from the casting, in my opinion. Let's never speak of Alien versus Predator. Anybody say Predator 2, whatever. Predators.
Requiem.
Yeah, Predators is kind of a remake of Predator, but like you've got Lawrence Fishburne stinking the joint up, and it's just sort of a bit rubbish. And The Predator. So I think it is a really, really good addition to the Predator franchise. And yeah, I have nothing bad to say about it. It's Prey graphic. Weirdly, that's one of my only criticisms, is that it is quite graphic in places, but there is also more than a couple of like shink whoop cutaway, and you go, oh, because they didn't want to get like an 18 or whatever it is. They wanted to keep it kind of like
it's subliminally graphic, I guess, in a few ways.
Yeah. So my thoughts on it are: if you like the film The Predator and you like actiony, monstery. No, I mean, it's a no-brainer. There's nothing in any way taxing about it. If there is no real twists and turns, and that's not a problem. It's just a straightforward bish bash bosh. Yeah, get on it, watch it, enjoy it. It was good. I'm happy to have something within the framework of a franchise that I enjoy that didn't completely stink the joint up, as everything seems to these days. So, Rye, what are your thoughts on Prey?
Crap. No, I'm joking. I really, really enjoyed it, and I quite liked. Like, if you've read a couple of Predator books, there's quite singular Predator stories. Like, if not, like people are sacrificed on an island where they've taken the kit away from predators and stuff like that. So I really, really liked it. What I would say, when you said if you like the film The Predator, you like this. I think some people like Predator for the macho machine gun army.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which isn't in it.
Isn't at all.
That stuff's not in it at all.
In a great way, right? I didn't miss it.
But in an incredibly interesting way. Also, I put up a story the other day on Instagram where I was like calling predators pussies for going invisible. And not to spoil anything, obviously a predator goes invisible quite a lot in this film. I'm like, is that really testing yourself? So what I've done is I've made up my own law.
Okay.
So when predators get dropped off on these planets and have to prove themselves, I think that the way they have to prove themselves isn't by show. No one's got CCTV on these predators going, do you know what, Jonathan the Predator did quite well with the name.
Is that what that predator's called, Jonathan?
Jonathan, yeah.
Jonathan is the one in Prey. Oh, you know, Jonathan did well with Beluga the bear. I think that the trophies they take is the proof that they've succeeded.
Yes.
So when they get picked back up, so when a predator goes invisible, even though I think it's like pussiness, they're like, I just need the trophy.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude,
they're not trying to prove themselves to anyone but the masters, which is via a trophy, right?
Dude, is that any different than people that sit in stills covered in camouflage with a rifle that you can see half a mile away and shooting a buck in the back of the head and being like, yeah, like,
yeah, you prove yourself via the trophy, not the means.
But it makes me think, like, so I'm not going to spoil it if you're not seeing it, but the Predator does kill things within the context of the film other than humans. Do you think they go about it like, oh, what, like, you know, like a snake skull? What's that, man? No, that's a serious. Let me tell you about that battle. Because if you hadn't seen one, you wouldn't know what it was, would you? But these things fly. These things fly, and if they just touch you, you die. And you go,
well, that's my own like mythos around it.
Okay.
And also, like, it's fun because it's called Prey. Obviously, you think the people are the prey, but then obviously the predator becomes prey. Blah blah blah. I absolutely loved it.
It's pretty accurate mythos because if you read the old graphic novels,
the comics are like,
that's the point. That's why they skin the and get the. That's what they keep. Even they got that right. Even in Predators and their little base camp, it's just surrounded with the skulls of different animals. One of which looks a lot like a what was it? Something weird, like an ET or something. I don't know. Ben.
A xenomorph, probably a xenomorph. Wait.
Oh.
And then the last thing I would say is about the whole thing is it's not really a spoiler, but I'll put my hand up and I'll put it back up again if you want to read it. Spoiler from and now is that I think that the reveal of the Predator's head was fantastic. All the way through, I was like, just show me the Predator. Just show me the Predator. And when it finally showed me the Predator with that sheath over the head, and I was like, that is an incredible design.
Do you not think with the skull mask, it looked a lot like and the body type, it looked like a berserker orc?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I was disappointed when the skull mask came.
I like the variation on it, and I liked the normal Predator, the mandibles. I like that. Whereas this one, it was like more it was like elongated. I thought it was cool, man. It was a good variation on an existing design.
Honestly, if one of those come out every week in a different era with a different style Predator, I'd watch it.
Predator battles cavemen. Dead.
Predator in the Industrial Revolution.
Yes.
Done.
Yeah.
I mean,
maritime Predator. Ben, tell me why it was rubbish. No, you liked it, didn't you?
I started off. I was chatting to you two yesterday. Well, in the group chat, sort of. I started watching it, and I don't know whether I'd gone in with the premise thinking it was going to be like the original. There was going to be. I knew it wasn't going to be guns, but I thought it was going to be a little bit more. And this isn't really a spoiler. Action packed from the get go. But as it went on, and as I sort of got into the story and I understood more of it, it got better, and I did really enjoy it. And I completely agree with you. When they finally reveal the Predator properly, he does look absolutely amazing. There's other bits I could go into that I wasn't hugely enthusiastic about them, but I don't want to create spoilers. But yeah. Come the end of it, I changed my opinion completely. I mean, I got half an hour in and texted you two and was like, "This is rubbish. I'm going to stick at it because I need to finish it to see what it is." And I changed my opinion completely by the end. I really enjoyed the sort of.
Can I say one thing? And I'm not going to spoil the context of it. I won't say who does it, but there is a punch moment where I'm like, that is one of my favorite punch moments in any film, because I literally laughed out loud. I was like. That's hilarious.
I watched it with a kind of. I had as soon as you saw that there were traps, I was like, nice. There's fur trappers. When are they? Do you know what I mean? Again, that's not really, but you're like, cool.
That's what I didn't like.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I don't care. You're involved now. I thought. It could have. I like the fact that it wasn't the standard Hollywood trope would be, and they went back to the village, and then the village gathered together, and they all went together, and then you go, ugh. I like the fact that they didn't go down that road. I like the fact that they brought in a third element of people that were absolutely hateful, and so you can go like, yay, when they all get murked. Man, I'm a big fan.
Also, what I will say is, and any dads or mums in the chat. Like my I said to you guys, I think, but like my taste in films has completely changed. Like 3 years ago, before my son, I was very critical of, because I work in the industry, but I was very critical of films and be like, oh, this isn't right because of this. I could absolutely pick apart Prey, but I've started taking films as like, did I enjoy it?
Yeah.
It's like, I had a great time. I don't care. I watched London Has Fallen like 2 days ago. Loved it. It's crap. It's crap. And I love it. I love every single moment of it. Yeah, it's racist, but it was just fun.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's just a fun, not trying to. I mean, especially
I just don't care anymore. It's fun. I mean.
Especially after, and this isn't a criticism of Prometheus and Aliens Covenant, but
I enjoyed Prometheus.
Right. Well, Prometheus and Covenant are fine, but my point is when you have something that is kind of beloved as a thing, and you either try and change it too much, or you try and get too clever, and you go like I don't need but what you didn't know about the Predator is actually da 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 da, and you're like, oh, well, you know what? Like what you've given us, what they've given us is another story that is basically just a micro. It's a predator hunt. That's what it is. It's just one little
Love
thing.
it.
And
But
that's
do
what
you know what Prey does not affect in any way? And I'm gonna have a little go at Star Wars, but like Prey doesn't affect in any way any of the mythos or story.
Yeah, it doesn't change any storylines or backstories.
It's like you said, Dan. It's a microcosm. It's a snapshot of the story within the Predator world.
Yeah.
Star Wars. We're about to go back to Andor, and we know all the characters died in Rogue One. I don't.
Mate,
what
let me tell you something, mate.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not going back to Andor.
Neither am I. I'm
promise you that.
I didn't watch the Han Solo film. Like it's so silly.
So did you say you didn't watch the Solo film?
No.
Genuinely, you probably enjoy that because it is a sci-fi romp. It's fine.
I know, but the thing is, Dan, if it was all the different names and it was outside the Star Wars universe, I'd be interested. If it's backfilling stories that I don't care about because I know he flipping dies, I don't know why I'm being invested. And people always throw the Titanic in my face about like, but you know how the Titanic ended? No, it was a story of Jack and Rose. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it was a story about family. Yeah. But even with Rogue One, like you can have the story of how they get to that point, whether we need it or not, it could still be enjoyable. But I know what I don't like about things like Solo is literally no one cares why he was called Han Solo. No one cares. So why did you crowbar like, oh, that's why, or like his dice, or where he got the jacket from, or why Chewbacca's called shit? Like, stop it. Make up a new story. Like I've said to you, I'd be back on board Star Wars in a second if they were like, oh, we're going to do like a totally non-related story about, and that's why The Mandalorian is good in that respect. And it's like it's a Star Wars thing. It's not trying to crowbar in and like, oh, and then C-3PO turned up because everyone in the Star Wars universe knows each other somehow, millions of light years and galaxies away, and everyone's mates. Like
when people like Luke, spoilers. When people like Luke turn up in Mandalorian, like for me, I know it was a huge moment for people, but I'm like, oh, it sort of ruins it for me.
I wish he hadn't. But
because what I wanted to see was the story of the Mandalorian, not the story of the Mandalorian. Remember Star Wars with Luke? It's like there's so much of the I don't know if you guys have ever read any of the books.
Yeah.
But like there's so much fun in the expanded universe of Star Wars that I personally think that Disney now needs to bet on the brand of Star Wars and do some of those stories that are outside the Skywalkers, that are outside Boba Fett, that are outside Ahsoka. They need to do some of those other stories that are not affected by the core people.
No one's going to care. So what they'll do is they will do. So imagine I haven't even seen it, but they did Book of Boba Fett, right?
Yeah.
And if that was really popular, they'll maybe they do it. What's the it's not Fennec? Is it Fennec? They might do like a Fennec offshoot. So they'll introduce new characters to the Star Wars universe. Then the offshoots. Then what they wouldn't do. All I ever wanted was a series about the Rancor planet. That's all I want. Or how did the Sarlacc end up in the Sarlacc pit? That would be interesting to me. Anyway.
I know you won't have seen it, Dan. Maybe you have or not, Dan.
I ain't seen nothing.
I won't spoil anything for anyone in the chat. But my hopes and dreams of a good Taika Waititi 2024 Star Wars films went out the window with the new Thor film.
I've heard that Love and Thunder is not great.
It is Taika Waititi going, aren't I funny? For like 2 hours. It's awful. It's so funny.
I will watch it at some point, but I've not heard
it's fun if you don't know what the character of Thor is. But if you take the character of Thor from like Infinity War Endgame, and then you go, oh, Thor's now a comic character. It's really weird. What they've done with this. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I have read that.
I dare not look at the chat.
And well, we're gonna catch up a little bit. Oh yeah, sorry Neil, that was my fault as well apparently. Toxic Crusaders.
Is anyone's house like warmer than hell?
Yeah, I'm
unbelievably.
Sweating.
Prey with Savage. Yeah, there is an option you can watch with Comanche dub, which I'm pretty down.
Oh, that's cool.
Pleasantly refreshing. Yes. Smugglers. That was all right, although storyline bugged me if I wanted to play down something wrong the mother portrayed. Let's be honest. Yeah, but again, you can kind of say that about any action film. Not any action film, but there's plenty of films where you just go, "Oh, your actions just like annihilate a bunch of people." I mean, I think Casey Jones raises the most valid point. It did not have Billy in it, no, and it didn't have Bennett in it either. We could have finally bridged Predator and Commando 300 years previous. No. We know you're not right wing at all, mate. It's a fair point.
I thought you were.
Always thought the Predator records his encounters both visually and audibly. Yeah, I don't know the lore behind that.
Yeah, but why does he record them for himself? Is he portraying that back to his the elders? Who knows?
I saw a great meme though the other day of it said if the Predator was chasing me, this is what they'd see, and it was like a joint pain, back pain, like spikes in heat, just said, "Oh, funny because it's true."
I think if the Predator singled out any three of us, he'd be like, "No threat."
No threat at all. No threat.
Wait, they're good.
No threat. Yep, like the angle. Prometheus is always going to have that one thing about it, which is ridiculous. Well, there's two things about Prometheus which are unacceptable. One is
guess one.
Yeah, go.
Running forward, not left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could say that about any film. It's like Indiana Jones when he runs away from the blooming boulder.
I know.
No, because the boulder's going down the path, and he's in a
There's
trap.
multiple places he could tuck in and get away from the boulder.
Don't get me started. I'm not a big Indiana Jones fan, man. He was hooking up with a 14-year-old. It's weird.
Yeah, that was.
And
Oh, that's what I got.
Oh, we've assembled the most prolific minds in science from the whole.
Oh,
planet.
I'll touch it.
Let's walk in and go. The air's breathable.
Yeah.
Take our helmets off. Look at this. Oh, it's fine. Oh, I've been infected.
Yeah.
I watched it not knowing what it was. I just gone onto Netflix one day and was just scrolling through randomly. It was like, do you know what? I'm gonna watch that. Got aliens and sci-fi in it. I'll watch it.
You thought it said Prometheus.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, you got me. It was a sort of that yellow, orangey sort of from white and black logo on it.
They did the same thing in Covenant though.
Yeah.
Forget about the weird religious angle, but we've pulled up on this planet.
I think
it seems breathable.
Alien's definitely gone the way of Star Wars, which is most of it's bad. Most of it's. What of Alien apart from Alien 1 and 2 are good?
Alien 3, the director's cut is good. Apart from Alien Vision, that's silly, but Alien is a good film, Alien 3. I don't even hate Alien Resurrection. Don't even hate it.
I watched it.
Well, neither do I, but I've lost taste in film. I don't know what's.
It's whatever.
I do like in Alien Resurrection where the weird alien's sniffing his mum. He's like, no.
Yeah, just like
sticks the jaw off. Yeah, it's great. We watch that.
And we have any more jokes?
What's that?
We have any more jokes?
No one wants the Monday Blitzers. And the end of it, dude. When the alien hybrid gets sucked out of the film, scenes, mate, scenes.
Yeah.
Absolute scenes. What's your favourite YouTube channel?
Wait, is the throw in?
Yeah, Resurrection, because she's part alien.
Well, she actually does that.
Yes, she actually did it. And
First take.
Yeah.
First take.
What's my favourite YouTube channel? Probably Red Letter Media, which is why I have such opinionated opinions on films.
Oh, what's my favourite?
Which one is it? Rival likes? Is it the Meat Locker or whatever it's called? Meat.
Oh, I fucking love it.
What's it called?
It's
Meat Canyon. Meat Canyon.
I do need to give a shout out to our friend Slimehouse.
Yep.
Theo. He has put up a video tonight. He sent me some of the pictures. You know, all these CGI engines now. Oh, not CGI, AI.
Yes.
Engines, you can go what's death? And they do a horrific picture.
Dude. Yeah. Go on.
So he's done, great idea. He's done a figure version of that. So he's put in, he sent me one of them. Spoiler, which is like mammoth action figure. It's incredible. So he's made a video out of those, and I think he's speaking about the pluses and minuses of AI. So check out that from Theo tonight.
Did you guys see someone ask that question to the AI thing? What's the last things humans will see? And it's utterly horrifying. The last images of humanity is properly like. Now, on that note, I believe if all goes well, on the 24th.
Yes.
Not next week, the week after. Theo from Slime House will be joining us on the Toy Division.
Yeah, between me, you, and Theo.
Yeah, going to chat about probably colourful stuff if it's anything to do with Theo.
Probably Japan.
Probably lots of stuff from Japan. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. What's Kieran saying? Preface was never intended to be anything to do with Alien, but that really make it an Alien prequel. Agreed. I almost don't look at it in the Alien universe.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He didn't want to do it. But it's more about like world building stuff. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Carlos said, hello, Carlos. Mini vacation to the beach. Why are you listening to us on the beach?
I'd much rather be on the beach.
You absolute maniac. Yeah, and he gets it. Did have some good bits.
Anyway, yes. That was the first time we saw Aliens, and they are quick.
Had some good bits, and it's got like Ron Perlman and I can't remember his name, but the small fella that are in City of Lost Children. They're like regulars for Del Toro films. It's a good film. It's fun. It's a good Hollywood aliens film. Good old fashioned action romp. Some franchises they should just leave alone, but I'm comfortable. They're back on track with Predator. Finally, I think, with Prey. So we wanted to, there's loads of stuff to talk about. We'll talk about it next week. Are you on? Who's on next? Ben, you doing next week?
Yeah. I was going to do next week and got me on this week, but I can do next week as well. Yeah.
I don't know if Andy's about. Right, you're not about next week. That's fine. We'll talk. We got loads of stuff next week. We got. We'll talk about. I was getting annoyed about the gym, and it made me think about the Marvel Universe. But we're not going to talk about that.
We'll talk about that next.
We'll talk about next week. We'll talk about custom figures before we finish up. We're all going to show. We're going to show. Does anyone else?
Wait, is this my game where everyone votes?
Yeah, we're going to do. I was going to say we could do that. We weren't going to do it. So we're going to do a voting game on who has the best custom figure. But also, if anyone else wants to have a punt at a PG friendly joke and win a carded Savage Mondo Blitzers.
Honestly, Google one.
Yeah, just Google a bad joke and write it down because we've had some proper stinkers so far. There is an outright winner though currently. You can win a carded Savage Mondo Blitzers just by telling us a bad joke.
I want to enter.
You can enter.
You can enter.
I've got to think about
the problem is you're only going to get a score from me and you can't score yourself.
No.
Which means you couldn't possibly win.
That is true.
Most
of my jokes aren't PC either.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, who's got the best custom figure? Right. Who wants to go first? We haven't got the goat for the timing. Who wants to go first? Who's got the best custom figure? Show us your custom figure and tell me why it's the best custom figure. Ben.
Go on then. I'll go. Right. I'm going to go. I've got minifigures. I can't remember who it was that made them. I'll have to look through my Instagram messages. But this dude makes custom the monster wrestlers in my pocket. They are glow in the dark.
Yeah, love them.
But they've not been charged up because I've kept the blinds in here shut, so it's not like a hot box. But they're wicked. I can't remember which one it is. It's the sort of the piratey looking dude.
I say the other one looks like the
cowboy.
Yeah.
And then the ogre with the mohawk.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
I was talking the other day about getting rid of all my toys apart from Glow in the Dark and just purely collecting Glow in the Dark toys and how that would work, but it might have been a pipe dream. All right, into that. Right, what you got?
Mine has popped up on Instagram, but I've not put it on yet. Is from Ehimo Adventures, and if anyone knows, he does incredible TMNT customs.
Oh, you're gonna beat me then.
We did a little trade, and he basically said pick whichever you want, like from his backlog. So I chose
look at
Judge
that.
Red. Judge Red.
Judge Red. That is excellent.
You know what's amazing about Ehimo's figures, though? All of it is magnet.
It's all magnetized, isn't it?
That's modular. Okay.
Look at that. So you could basically do whatever you wanted with all of his figs. But honestly, a Raphael Judge Dredd.
That's brilliant.
It is 100% top 10 of my TMNT figs across all TMNT figs.
Yeah. He does some
Including
amazing customs.
the arm tills. I just love it. Look at the detail on that.
That is awesome. Oh, so good.
It's so good, isn't it?
The colours as well, man. Like the greens.
It's one of those few figures where, like, I'll go because it's in my office and take it out and just look at it for a bit and then put it back. It's quite sad, but you know.
No, not sad at all.
I love it.
To be fair, I do it quite often.
Absolutely love it. Right, well, I don't think I can beat that. I reckon probably 30% of my collection is custom at this point. So I had a lot to choose from. But I went with this one because I absolutely love this figure. And it wasn't cheap because I kind of had it made. It wasn't the most expensive thing in the world. I'll take it off its stand. Hooray! I'm going with a 1/6 Michael Douglas from Falling Down.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man.
See, I wish I knew what that was, Dan, so I could.
Oh, that upsets me. That upsets me that you haven't seen Falling Down.
You've got to watch that, Ben.
So he's got his water pistol.
Yep.
And he's got his rocket launcher.
Excellent.
And it's defense.
It does look like a very.
It also looks incredibly good.
Yeah.
As I say to you guys, I think I complain to Andy about it a lot of the time. Yeah, Hot Toys, yeah, Sideshow. I've got all that. That's great. But there's other companies, and I like custom. I like people to make them custom. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It does look like a wicked figure. Yeah.
So yeah, that's a 12-inch 1/6 Michael Douglas defense from Falling Down, which would mean a lot more to you, Ben, had you seen the film.
It's worth watching. It's definitely one of those.
A genuinely brilliant film, and if you watched it, a bunch of other stuff from popular culture references, you go, oh, that's where it's from.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like, you know, the idea of someone walking into a fast food restaurant and it being like 2 minutes past 11, so they're not serving breakfast. So the guy loses his rag.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Falling Down. Yeah.
It's just worth a watch.
We got a joke, guys.
Oh.
Yes. Wait, should we put a timer on the votes?
Yeah. 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the votes.
Okay, I'll start a timer.
So we've got Ben's awesome custom glow in the dark wrestlers, my custom Michael Douglas Falling Down, and the one that will win, the Judge Dredd Turtles custom.
Don't put people off.
Come on.
I'd vote for you, Ryan.
Yeah, I would as well. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Did you hear about the cartoonist found dead in his home? Details are sketchy. Oh, I
gold.
I liked it.
All right.
I liked it.
It's a 2.5 from me.
Okay.
Do you know what? It's a 3 from me.
Ooh.
Okay.
I liked it. I've never heard that one.
Okay. Awesome, Rye. Lots of love for the RAF. Awesome, Rye. Brad, you can't put no more jokes in, mate. You came in early with your best one. It's good, right? But does it glow in the dark? Oh, it doesn't need to glow in the dark, does it?
I kind of want his eyes to glow in the dark.
No.
Dredd's eyes don't glow in the dark.
Dredd's eyes don't glow in the dark.
No, they don't, do they?
That wouldn't be
RoboCop.
Wouldn't be screen accurate. Yeah, RoboCop would be cool. So is that made on top of an original figure? I suppose it is.
Yeah, they're molded.
Well,
He has done a RoboCop.
In terms of on top of it, he basically recasts things closest to, and then builds, and then recasts, and then builds, and then...
Amazing. It's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Defense. Honestly, Ben, watch Falling Down. I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh, you have to watch it.
Every time a burger doesn't look like the picture, I think of Falling Down. Yeah. Now look at this. This sad burger.
Very good.
That RAF Judge Dredd is top notch. I'm not going to.
You're top notch, Neil.
I'm not going to. Hold on. I'm
2 minutes.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm counting votes.
Count away. Give us another comment.
Hold on.
Someone with a very intense question.
Yes, Andy. And now you're going to die wearing that stupid hat.
Oh, I love the scout. I love that Andy's watching without Andy. The minx. Oh,
hey, dude.
My God. I've just realized I need to send Scab a picture from like a month and a half ago. Andy, message me tomorrow when I'm not drunk.
Okay. Well, message right. Hello to Paul, and amazing work from Paul. I don't know if you guys saw that he kicked out a new batch of mystery boxes, and this time it was wrestling boxes. I believe you sold out in like record time, which is crazy.
I'm loving the rebrand as well.
Yeah. So I'm just counting. Sorry, guys. Talk. I'm counting. I can't do 2 things at once.
What were you saying, right?
It was going to be offensive to Paul.
You're going to be offensive to Paul.
I love Paul. Paul knows I love Paul. Ditch one of the Instagrams.
Yeah, that's got to be a lot of admin to run all 3 of them.
3's too many. Because I think one's personal, one's the shop. That's enough. Yes, because I was following Paul. I was seeing like posts, and I love Paul.
It's Theo himself. Got a nice big up from Rye earlier on. Make sure you go and check out Theo's new video. In fact, all of Theo's videos.
I will not say anything because I'm not allowed to say anything. Or maybe I can't even say this. Theo, I've had a beer, mate. Fucking tough. But Theo is actually been working on a fig, and that's all I'll say. And it may. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to say any details at all.
Let's just say that there is some interesting and excellent things on the horizon coming from Slimehouse. Let's leave it.
Always.
And yeah, there is supposed to be music playing. It's terrible elevator music. Everyone hates it, so I keep doing it.
We gotta keep doing it.
I do call it music.
Well, surely then that's subjective as well.
Went about an hour. Thanks, Ben/Andy. We're going to call him Bandy.
God, Paul, come on.
There's an Instagram accounts, Paul.
How many of your Instagram accounts have I got to follow, man?
Absolute maniac. Listen,
Dude.
we've had 2 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously Rye wins. So that's.
And did we get any votes?
Well, I mean, I got a few.
Fine, I get it.
Ben!
To be fair, it wasn't until about 10 minutes ago that I even realised I had a custom.
Literally grabbed them like, oh, we're going live. Yeah.
But Ben, it was your idea.
Yeah, he didn't follow it through.
I didn't think about it. I was sat eating dinner thinking, what can we talk about?
And I know you've got more. Say better. That's not fair. I know you have other customs as well. But hey, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because clearly the Judge Dredd.
It was always going to win.
Is a totally legit winner. Look at that. Although, come on. This means it's so funny how that means nothing to Ben because he's never seen it before.
I can appreciate that it looks like a very well made custom though.
It's a good custom.
It's amazing.
It's a cool custom. Thanks for the kind words. Big reveal soon. Yeah, we're all looking forward to that. That is going to be.
I'd say nothing else.
Outstanding. 2 more drinks. Right, like these pictures that someone sent me.
Look at Theo sent me.
Yeah.
No, it's too good, and it's not my business to.
Mellow yellow. Well, we kind of did what we said we were going to do. I didn't talk about. Listen. Sorry.
Listen.
Yeah, man. That is Falling Down Douglas. That is Defend Michael Douglas. There was a very, very real possibility tonight that it was just going to be me talking about how much I hate Star Wars for an hour and a half, which isn't even true. I don't hate Star Wars. I'm just a grumpy, bitter old man. So I'm very grateful for you two. Sorry, go on, right?
Can I plug something why I was nearly late?
100% you can plug something. Go.
So today my company, so I went up to visit, we redeveloped Ninja Warrior UK. I don't know if anyone watches it. It's usually on a Saturday night on ITV. I was one of the people that redeveloped it. So I went up to watch it tonight. Please, can you all watch Ninja Warrior UK when it comes
I love
back
Ninja Warrior. Yeah.
in this autumn. Today was the final that we filmed. And if you like Ninja Warrior, I can't reveal what's changed, but it's better.
But it's work.
One
Okay.
of the big YouTube channels that I watch is a group of parkour guys from the UK. And one of the guys from that, I think, is going to be in it.
I can confirm nor deny.
Whenever someone says parkour guys, I think of the what they call the Sheffield Jumpers that do really bad two-step dance songs with a scooter. Ding, 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 ding. I mean, I know it's not parkour. I get it. So yeah, watch Ninja Warrior. Watch Ninja Warrior and gloat to your friends that you know one of the guys that helped develop it or redevelop it.
It's now called Ninja Warrior UK Race for Glory.
Race for Glory.
That's a reveal. Shouldn't have said that.
Shouldn't have said that.
I'm kind of hoping they bring back all the winners from previous seasons and just make them battle royale it.
Yeah, last man standing. Question: What was the Lego store bill, Rye?
What?
What was the Lego store bill? Did you go to the Lego store?
Oh, very good, right. Yeah, it was really weird. I went to Westfield. I'm going on holiday next week, and my wife was like, "Oh, let's just go pick up some other stuff." And I was in Primark, and I got a message from Brad going, "Saw you in Primark." Oh, it was like, "Saw you in Primark." I was like, "Why didn't you say hello?" It's like, "You were just a few ahead of me in the queue." I was like, "What's weird, Brad?" Just kind of saying hello. He was being very kind. He was like, "Nah, you with your family."
I don't hate Star Wars, Carlos. I'm just edgy. I wouldn't. Yeah. Another day we'll chat about that. I'm with people. Love Ninja Warrior. I always started to win, even though I wouldn't. Dude, yes. I'm the same. Sometimes I think like, oh yeah, I could do that. Thinking about my youth, even though I couldn't have done it then. And I see people. Climb across things with their fingertips that are half an inch long, and I remember that I once got out of my car and like ruptured every disc in my bed. You know what I mean? Like, I rolled over and almost died. Yeah, I could do Ninja Warrior.
I kind of want to see the Short King after he's had a few too many Budweisers.
Go for it.
Give the course a go.
I might have half.
We could do that.
Total wipeout. Yeah. Gone.
We can do Ninja Warrior if you want to do Ninja Warrior.
Well, you have access.
No, everyone does.
We talked about a Tough Mudder, didn't we? And if we can't do that, I don't think we should do Ninja Warrior.
You talked about it. I talked about cycling alongside you eating a kebab while you did it. I'm not.
Honestly, the Ninja Warrior course, this series. I know it sounds like I'm plugging the show that I work. But it is disgusting.
That's the twist. Kieran's worked it out. It's naked Ninja Warrior attraction. Listen. We didn't talk about what we've said here, but we did talk about Prey. I don't know if we got anywhere with that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, as always. Super kind to tune in. And thank you, Rye and Ben, particularly Ben, for stepping in last minute since Andy so just gracefully dropped out due to having an actual
I'm always here
in his life. So, yeah. But we'll be back next week.
Are we doing the giveaway winner? Revealing the giveaway?
Oh, geez, yeah, I have it. Good. Well remembered, because I had it right here. I said, don't not do it. The winner with a very disappointing 6 out of 10. Let's be honest. I mean, like just over half, but it is the winner. It's an outright winner. Gavin. Oh. Gavin wins the Savage Mondo Blitzers. So Gavin, get in touch with Rye at Rye's Toys and Stuff on Instagram. Ping him a message. Send him your address, and he'll send you.
I'll ping that out. Oh, I tell you what, I can't pick her up for 2 weeks, so I'm going on holiday.
So much like going. You will get it. It'll just be like a little bit late.
December.
You'll get it. It'll be fine. It'll be there for Christmas. Think of that. Oh, what a treat. Yeah, there we go. Is it the Storo, guys?
Yes, Andy.
There we go. Great last year. Thank you very much, Kieran. I thought I was going somewhere else. Ben and Robert, awesome, and Dan was also there. Yeah. Cool, Gav. Yeah. Message Rye, and in a couple of weeks when he comes back with his holes. So Rye's off on holiday. Me and Ben will be back next week. Andy might be back next week. He might not be. Then the week after, it's going to be Rye and Theo from Slimehouse. That's going to be interesting. And we'll go from there. Everyone go and watch Prey. Don't be put off. It's good.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a good film. Right.
Prey or Falling Down?
Huh?
Prey or Falling Down?
Definitely watch Falling Down. If you haven't seen Falling Down, you'd be some kind of a mug. See you guys later.
And I'll watch it by next week.
Perfect. Bye.
Bye.